Hey, it's Tesla Canuck here. I'm back in my outdoor office. Actually, it's my only office, but yeah. Anyhow, so today I want to talk about Autopilot, the latest release. There's some really interesting behavior. We're going to go for a drive in a moment, but I'm wondering, and I don't know if this is just a Canadian thing, because Canadians, have a reputation for being polite, all that kind of good stuff, but Autopilot is being super polite lately. Like, it'll let cars in front of you at its own peril when you're on the freeway in the right-hand lane and someone is entering the highway. So it's interesting behavior because it's the polite thing to do. It's the courteous thing to do, but it's not really how people drive. So people behind you, for example, aren't expecting your car to slow down dramatically to let a car in that really should be going behind you anyways, because you're going much faster than they are. They're just entering the freeway. So is Autopilot, or navigate on Autopilot, becoming too polite? Let's find out. Hey, I'm in the car, obviously. Got the navigate on Autopilot going, and we're going to test to see what happens. See how polite the Tesla is, if we can recreate it so that a car is coming onto the freeway here while I'm in the right-hand lane. So let's hope the stars line up and I can show this to you guys. But yeah, the Tesla will basically back off, like fairly aggressively actually, to let a car enter the freeway. And once you know it, get all my gear together, all the cameras set up, and it's starting to rain. So I guess this is going to be maybe a bit of a double show here. If it starts really pouring, we'll see, well, how does that affect navigate on Autopilot in the situation where someone's coming onto the freeway and you're in the right-hand lane. All right, so just wanted to set that up. We're coming up to an interchange here, or an interchange? Yeah, whatever it's called. So Molson Park Drive in Barrie. So just after this, it's usually a pretty busy intersection with cars coming onto the highway. It should set up our scenario. I hope so. All right, looks like the rain's gonna hold off. We do have some cars coming onto the highway. This is good. It's good timing. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't think we'll be able to recreate it on this one. Let's try the next one. So basically there has to be a car coming on at the same time that you're in close proximity. And even if that car is beside you, in my experience with this latest release, navigate on Autopilot, it'll back off, even though that car's not even in front of you, and just let the car on. So I guess we're gonna have to keep driving. It's a nice day for a drive, summertime. Let's keep going. Okay, we might get it. No, that guy in the pickup truck, he's entering the freeway like he should. You gotta give it some gas, or in this case, give it some electrons. Okay, we're coming up on another freeway entrance, exit. Now I should tell you though that in order for this experiment to work, you have to turn off automatic lane changes, which I typically do because, I don't know, Tesla, they just haven't gotten it right enough for me yet with the automatic lane changes and the way I drive. So, looks like we're going to miss it, just barely. Let's keep going. How often is it that you drive in the right-hand lane and you don't have anybody coming onto the freeway? Like I'm telling you, it's just because I'm shooting a video. That's it. Normally, all the time, you have to get over. So this is a really freaky thing. All right, let's keep going. All right, so no success. What I'm going to do is I'm turn around at this next exit, because after this exit, really, well, I guess maybe on the way up to Aurelia there might be, I don't know if it's going to be busy enough. I'm going to turn around and then I'm going to come back down south and I'm going to see if I can make this happen for everybody. This is the most bizarre thing. I mean, it's lovely to just cruise in the right lane and not have anybody coming on the freeway, but not when you're trying to make a video where you need somebody to come on the freeway. Okay, I've turned around now and I'm heading back down south, and what I'm going to try to do is I'll see if I can actually manufacture this situation by slowing down before the exit, as I see whether or not I can time it with the cars. It's very strange that I can't make this happen when it happens all the time. Go figure. More, come on. Alright, this is usually a good spot. Let's see what happens here. Okay, any viewers out there that live in the Barrie, Ontario area know that Bayfield cars are always coming on here. I don't know what's going on. Wow. On to the next one. It's going to be like 2 a.m. in the morning before I get to show you guys what happens here. Come on. Oh, maybe. Speed up a little bit. Okay. Back on the thing. No, let's see. That was kind of the scenario, but not quite. Just, I think that blue slowpoke behind me, or sorry, in front of me, kind of screwed that up. Let's get in front of this guy, or gal. Jeez. Talk about going slow on a freeway. This is kind of, I don't know, our last hope here. Let's see what happens. If not, I'm just going to have to keep going and circling, and I'll edit the video. I'll spare you guys like the 2 hours it's going to take me to try to make this thing happen, but I'm determined. Nope, it's not going to happen here either. Oh, it might. Okay. Okay, no. Come on. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay. Yeah. All right, we're heading for loop number 2 here, trying to make this thing happen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot up to the next exit, and just before that I'll slap on the autopilot. Just drive me crazy, going slow in the right hand lane. This is the craziest thing. I swear to God, I'm going nuts. I'm going nuts here. It's like, what am I doing? Okay, I'm going around in loops, trying to get what happens all the time to happen, but won't happen when I'm doing a video. Like, seriously, I have not had somebody merging onto the highway where I have to move over. This is nuts. Okay. I don't know how long. Forget that. I don't know how long this is gonna... Ooh. Okay. I see this white van. Okay, no. Come on. So I guess if you take it out of autopilot, what, you can't re-engage it again right away? Like, what the hell? Oh my god, this is so stupid. Okay. Look, we're gonna make this happen. Okay. Oh. Maybe I'm going to turn this video into something else. It's like, how many loops do I have to do before I get like a natural example of somebody merging onto the highway? Like, you know, kumbaya, symbiotic together, so that somebody has to do something. And that's the autopilot. That's what I'm going to show you guys. Alright, let's see. Make it happen here. Okay. Not going to touch anything. No, it's just not going to happen. Okay, wait, it might happen here. Yes, it's going to happen. Let's see what happens. See? Okay, this is exactly it. Alright, this is great. This is what happens. The car slows down like this. Whereas it would have been much safer, in my opinion, to have gone past this car. Hallelujah, after almost 2 loops of doing this, finally caught the example. Oh my god, are my cameras still working? Okay, I think they are. I don't know about the one on the back. I got it. There you go, guys. That's what I wanted to show you. The Model 3 being way too polite, in my opinion. Tesla Canuck, over and out.